Collective, good morning. Somebody is definitely having abandonment issues here. The wavering in and out of somebody's life has caused severe triggers of abandonment, and it cannot continue to happen. Somebody is at a breaking point. Somebody's at a breaking point. They're broken, they're shattered, they're heartbroken, destroyed. They've reached their limit, final straw, and overwhelmed. Okay. There's been some triggers here, apparently, and somebody is not doing very well with these triggers. Let's see here. All right, let me see what I got here. Abandonment issues. Refusing to change. So because, okay, so they chose dark side. Somebody did. Yeah, see, they're broken. They're blinded to the truth. There's a self-imposed prison. They're in anxiety. They're fearful. They're helpless. Feeling trapped, powerless, victimized, and restricted. They're at a breaking point because somebody here doesn't want them anymore. And they're in devil energy now. Okay, so they're full of restrictions. They're full of temptations, bondage, manipulation, materialism, and addictions. Okay, so listen. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, taking these abandonment issues and getting some type of healing, some type of clarity, you know, ascension and spirituality, what this person has decided to do was become the very thing that has hurt them. Okay. So they are refusing to change here. Give me abandonment issues, Holy Spirit, please. Yeah, they damn sure do. This is a yes. I'm feeling trauma bonding. I don't know why. I'm just feeling trauma bonding. I feel like somebody, you know, really leeches on to somebody here. They latch on to somebody here. Okay. And expect for somebody to make their world go round. They're very addicted. They have a lot of addictions. Okay. And a lot of sexual addictions as well. Refusing to change, Holy Spirit. Yeah, they got trouble ahead. They want somebody to forgive them because they are very reluctant, okay? They're reluctant to changing anything. They're broken, okay? They're shattered. They're heartbroken. They're destroyed. They're broken, period, okay? And you need to be cautious of this person because they're very dangerous at this point in the game, okay? They're like this, y'all, okay? They're blinded to the truth. They're in a self-imposed prison, all right? Fear, anxiety, helplessness, feeling trapped, powerless is damn sure surrounding this energy. How this person is able to get out of this energy is, like I said, to latch on to somebody. Sex is here. I believe that's what they do to release, right? In order to get some type of high, you know, for the dopamine to start flowing. They have to have sex. So this person is overtly sexual. Breaking point, okay? Yeah, they want to say sorry. But they're at their limit. They're at their final straw. They're overwhelmed. They're in devil energy, y'all. They're lonely, okay? Even if they're in a room full of people, they're still lonely because don't nobody understand them. And the reason why is because they chose the dark side. They're thinking of you, definitely. They're obsessing. Right. They feel like you're perfect, okay? They feel like you're perfect for them. Even though they have all of these issues here, they still feel like somebody's perfect here for them, okay? The disrespect of it all. I don't know how somebody, yeah, arguments. They're very disrespectful, okay, you guys? This person is, you know, they're disrespectful. But that's because they have abandonment issues, okay, and addictions, all right? Trouble is ahead for them because they refuse to change. They definitely do want forgiveness. Who they need to be asking forgiveness for is from the Lord, okay? This is saying dangerous. They're broken. They're shattered, heartbroken, destroyed, dangerous, okay? Listen, because they are in a self-imposed prison, full of anxiety, feeling trapped and victimized, powerless. They use sex in order to escape that energy and also addictions. of drugs, alcohol, stuff like that, okay? They're at a breaking point. They feel lonely. They want to be sorry. They're very disrespectful here. They feel like you're perfect, okay? That don't really too much. I don't like that card. And the reason why I don't like that card is because, first of all, nobody's perfect. So I feel like when I get that card, I feel like they have a problem with the fact that maybe you're higher vibrational, like you operate on a higher vibration than they do. So to me, when it says perfect, I always feel envious. You see what I'm saying? Like the word envy comes to mind when I get that card, because nobody is perfect. And if they're looking at you like this and they have all these abandonment issues and they got all this stuff going on, then what they are feeling is envious as well. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead. Collective. Much love, much respect, you guys. Thank you so much for still being here with me. I love you guys to life. Shout out Train to Go, my sisterhood. And also as dudes there too. You guys can join Train to Go to pre-watch videos, promos, perks, discounts on different tiers. Okay. Shout out to everybody who I deal with. My readers, my day ones, chat with Nikki, my VIPs, all of that. All right, you guys join Train to Go. I am not open for reads, you guys. I've been getting a lot of requests. The only ones that I'm open for reads for is for Train to Go members, and also the free reads, okay, that I give away. Okay, I will announce when I'm open back up for like regular reads, unless you know a Train to Go sister or a Train to Go brother. If you are one of my regulars and somebody wants to read and they know you, then I'll do it like that. Okay. But not open to the public right now. I will open it back up. I just don't know when, y'all. I'm super busy. Got a lot of changes going on. Okay. So with that being said, okay, let's go ahead and go to the throne. You guys hit that thumbs up button for me, please. I really appreciate you. Let's go ahead and go to the throne. You guys, I'm praying over everything on this table. The cards, the clarifiers, everything in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Collective, I'm asking for truth, revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, peace, and protection as I give Yeshua Messiah all the praise, honor, and glory in which he definitely does deserve. All right. So listen, underneath the deck, we got the 7 of Cups. Okay. Listen, so this person is all over the place. I feel like this person has a lot of options, but I also feel like this person is delusional. Okay. Right. They're chaotic. Okay, very promiscuous and very chaotic, okay? They're constantly searching for opportunities to make them feel better, okay? Because they cannot find it within themselves, all right? So they have to have external things, and they're getting chaotic, okay? Because they're at a breaking point, you guys. Tell me what she's doing, please. Yeah, see? Multiple options, all right, you guys? And also delusional. Multiple options because, like I said, this person has to get some type of validation, some type of, you know, esteem from an external source. Person likes to hide information. This person is miserable with the sun upside down. Somebody possibly could have lost a baby here recently, miscarriage, abortion, something like that. But they were reluctant to change. They had it all, you guys. Somebody had it all. Somebody had the money. Somebody had the home. Somebody had the love. Somebody had the marriage. Somebody had the potential of love, but they didn't want to change, okay? So now they're broken and shattered and heartbroken and destroyed, okay? Yeah, because they like to backstab folks. That's why. Yeah, listen, y'all. They sat up here and got dang on casted illusions and delusion over somebody here who is showing up as 10 of Pentacles and the freaking 4 of Wands. So somebody wanted to share their wealth. Somebody wanted to love somebody here. Twin flame soulmate connection with the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. That's having it all, y'all. That's power couple. That's y'all, you know, taking trips and, you know, doing all kinds of stuff together, okay? And love overflowing and doing this thing called life together, okay? Lifers. Want to sit up here and backstab somebody, cast illusions and delusions on somebody that they love. So this is the reason why they ass is broken, okay? Because you don't get to do shit like that, okay? You just don't. Now, if you messing with a snake, you a snake and you messing with a snake, then 9 times out of 10, this type of shit ain't going to happen. Betrayal possibly will, but you know what I'm saying? This type of shit. Listen, somebody is blindsided, okay? They're in a self-imposed prison. This person knows it. This person knows that it's conflict and friction in their life. And they know that it's conflict and friction that is all around them. There's too many people that's around them that is toxic. And they're having an emotional funeral, okay, you guys? They feeling real fucked up, okay? So they at a breaking point, all right? At a breaking point. Reason why they at a breaking point, y'all, is because, number one, they was a tyrant, okay? They sat up here and they made the wrong decisions. They was obsessed with having things their way, narcissistic to me, okay? Listen, this is divine justice, and it has everything to do with the fact that they didn't think. They failed to ascend, all right, you guys? They wanted to go into this energy of this devil energy. I got that twice. Person is toxic. Give me a little bit more. Right, and somebody found out the truth about their lying ass, okay? Give me more. Right, refusing to change. Refusing to go in another direction. They don't learn. They're not going to learn, okay? Death is here for their ass. Coming quick. Y'all, what did they think was going to happen? Wheel of Fortune on the fence. Okay? There you go. And there you go. So they got karma. This is all clarified by the devil. All right, you guys? So what I'm saying to you is that death is coming quick. Death is something. All right, you guys? Yes, it can be a physical death, especially with, you know, the 5 of Cups. But not always so. All right? But whatever it is, it's coming to an ending quick. We got Wheel of Fortune on the fence. Listen, that is bad karma. All right? Very, very bad karma. Because they chose the dark side. I told you they chose the very thing. Instead of, you know, having the issues that they have and choosing to heal, there's going to be a situation with their family members or friends, some type of social group, third party situation that's fixing to do some real, look, fixing to bring some real chaos to them. Real chaos. I told you these is toxic people. Did not tell you that? Y'all, I'm tapped in like a mug, okay? All glory be to y'all. But they're about to break their neck on this here tower, all right? It's just that simple. I told you that. I felt that. They got burdens after burdens. They're stressed out, overwhelmed, oppressed, okay? This don't make no damn sense. They had it. See, when I see 10 of Cups and I see 10 of Pentacles, that lets me know that somebody had it, okay? They chose this devil energy. Devil in this deck. Devil in this deck, okay? Shout out to Amazing Phoenix who created this deck for me. I really appreciate her. I got some tarot deck people that create my own personal decks, and some people want to know where you get this deck, Nick. I did one of the tarot deck people that I know, okay? They created it for me, and it's this only one, okay, you guys? So with that being said, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is here, Pisces is here, Capricorn is here, Virgo, Libra, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Scorpio is here. Scorpio is here. Leo is here. Taurus is here. Ass is out, okay? It's just as simple. So instead of, you know, wanting to be better, right? So if you guys read my book, okay? Listen, for all chosen people, there's nobody that doesn't go through stuff, all right? Bottom line is either you as a chosen person, you got the right, okay? As people, period. It doesn't, you don't got to be chosen. But people, period, you have the right to become what tried to break you, or to rise above what tried to break you and to be a light and help other people. This person chose to become what tried to break them, or what did break them, okay? I don't think they can get out of this if they try. It's going to take a whole lot of intervention from the Lord to do that. But, you know, people like this, I got the devil twice. I mean, I don't know. I think they mock God, you know. Some people do that. And that's a very sad and dangerous thing to do. Listen, they've been sitting up here plotting and planning on how to walk into this situation here with all these stupid ass options that is not serving them, and that is the reason why they're in lack, okay? That's the reason. So they refuse to change. They downright flat out refuse to fucking change. It doesn't matter what's going on in their life. They don't believe in karma. They like to mock God. You know what I'm saying? All that. So they're not like linking this, right, to the events in their life. They're not doing that. They refuse to change. Somebody showed up here as loving. Somebody showed up here as nurturing and kind and wanting to share their wealth, wanting to share themselves with the Two of Cups, really, really loving this person. Somebody here offered. Somebody here is in the spotlight, celebrity status, awards, winning, achievements. Listen, somebody wanted to offer this to this person, all right, who was reluctant to change. Y'all. And turned around and made somebody wounded, setback, guarded. Okay? That's the reward. Okay? For wanting to share love and wealth. Okay? All right. So now they're broken. Heartbroken, shattered, and destroyed. Because you're mind over matter, mind over heart, mind over situation, fearless. Getting to the money. Got all kind of dang money coming from everywhere. Hard work and paying off. Stepped into your strength, not looking back, and do not want their ass. Okay? So now they're in a self-imposed prison. Now they're full of anxiety, fear, feeling trapped, victimized, powerless, fearless. Helpless, restricted. Blaming somebody here for the shit. Yeah, with King of Swords, definitely. Y'all, somebody offered this person love, okay? This delusional ass individual love, okay? Listen, fucked around, got cut off, okay? Superhero style. Now they want to argue, fight, fuss, intimidate, and bully, okay? Y'all, people. That's all I can say. It's people. Chaotic like a motherfucker, okay, y'all? Like, real promiscuous and chaotic. So what they got going on, Holy Spirit, since they so chaotic? Oh, they want to, y'all. So, y'all, that's my cats running around. Hold on, let me just double check. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see here. Very chaotic. Want to play in somebody's face too. Yeah, see, they want to play in somebody's face, bring love, and then bring a third party situation. And they at a breaking point? Okay. Have somebody discombobulated here. Somebody is watching somebody. Somebody getting to the money. Wheel of Fortune is here for them. Yeah, see? They're at the bottom of this wheel. Hemmed up once again, okay? Blinded, self-imposed prison, anxiety, powerless, feeling trapped. Restrictions, temptations, Page of Wands, energy, bondage, manipulation, materialism, restrictions. Y'all, I cannot, okay? I can't. Listen, they done sat up here and pretty much shitted on the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Pretty much said, you know what? Bottom line is that somebody, possibly they felt like they was going to have this person. This person is very, very, they worship money even though money eludes them, okay? They reluctant to change. Their Page of Wands energy. You guys, they're roguish. They're reckless. You know, they're toxic, fearless, and having fun, full of bad ideas. And something is about to get clipped out of their life. Judgment is here for their ass. It has everything to do with this intimidation, bullying to a high priestess. Got everything to do with this third party situation. You guys are about to get hemmed up, okay? Brakes are fixing to be slapped on them, all right? It's just that simple. Brakes already slapped on them. The brakes of their mind. They in a self-imposed prison. They chaotic as all outdoors. Chaos. They like it. All right, let's see here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They're watching. They're spying. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Yeah, they feeling very, very trapped. You don't want their ass. You got blessings after blessings. You mind over matter and fearless. You're working hard. Okay? Leo is here. You got money. Come from money, inheritance, lump sum money. They out here reckless. Okay, you guys, reluctant to change in this devil energy, these restrictions, temptation, bondage, manipulation, materialism, addictions. Things are about to get cut out of their life. Love is one of them. Court is another one. Jail is here. They like to fight, argue, full of chaos and drama, very, very promiscuous, third-party situations. I'm supposed to be telling you guys who's here. Hold on. Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn. You got blessings on the way. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini. Somebody in the spotlight. Somebody's awards winning achievements. Listen, they ass is not going to have... Judgment is here for them. Okay? It's just that simple. So I don't know. You know, I don't know what, you know, they expect. See if I can break this deck. I love this deck, but these cards are so hard to bend. All right, abandonment issues. Abandonment issues. Yeah, they became the very thing that hurt them. The very thing that broke them, they became it. You knew this. Somebody knew this. High Priestess is here. High Priestess is the one that wanted to try to fix this, whether you a dude or female. Right. And fucked around and got burnt in the process. Fucked around and got burnt in the process. Your strife began to waver at one particular time because of this love. This love was sucking the energy out of you. What's the problem? Oh, here we go. Problem is that you're taking your power back. You're being very blessed. You're showing up as Empress. Very creative. Possible pregnancy here. Somebody lost a child. Somebody may be getting one. Dealing with this Page of Wands, okay? Dealing with this reckless individual who's broken, who refuses to change. They're under judgment right now. Ace of Cups is on the fence. His love is leaving. Yeah, they want to spin the block. They want to come back. So what's the problem? Problem is that somebody is in their energy and they're about their money, they're about their stability, they're about their home, they're about their business. This person is broken. This person is broken when it comes down to this love that somebody had. Somebody's ascending from this. Somebody is outgrowing this. And this person is broken behind it. King of Swords, somebody is cutting this person out. Person possibly have legal issues as well. So, they're full of anxiety, feeling trapped, fear, victimized, helpless. They was married. But they jumped out here and did what? Married somebody else, went to a karmic dynamic. Thinking that they was going to have comfort and comfortability. Thinking that they was doing better off. Yeah, but what they didn't understand is that this karmic was lying to them. What they didn't understand is that this karmic was illusions and delusions was surrounding this karmic. Give me more. Right. So now they want to fall back from the karmic. Y'all. Breaking point, Holy Spirit. They're a liar, still a killer, cheater, thief, fake, phony. I feel like you have a lot of clarity about that. And now they're in the Five of Coins. They're in a breaking point. Misfortune, hardship, loss, adversity, scandals, disgrace. What's the problem? Lack of resources. Problem is that somebody got boundaries up And it ain't not meant to be crossed. So they in devil energy. They've been in devil energy. Restrictions, bondage, manipulation. They're miserable as hell. They're stuck, you guys. They're in stagnation and limbo. And it's going to be a long time. So what's the problem? Five of Wands. Conflict and friction. Right. You're going to have notable growth. Somebody might be moving here. Something's definitely getting clipped out of somebody's life. But somebody might be moving. Somebody might be buying a home, buying something, moving to another location. Right. Bossing up definitely after being betrayed by this person. Yeah, they went to a karmic dynamic, thought that everything was going to be all good with this karmic person. Okay, this karmic person lied to them. All right, and they fell for the okie doke. So this is the reason why they got stagnation, limbo. This is the reason why they're miserable as hell. This is the reason why they're out in the cold, misfortune and loss. Okay, it's just as simple. But at the same time, they shouldn't be a liar, stealer, killer, cheater, thief, fake, phony, which did get cut off. Somebody outgrew this shit. They did have love. Okay? They did. They had a family. They had love. They had, you know, baby dad, baby mom. I don't know. Okay? Marriage. Let me tell you guys who's here. Pisces is here. Leo. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Leo is here. Sagittarius. Taurus. Sagittarius. Cancer. Sagittarius. They're under judgment. Change of status will happen. They might have to go to court. All right. See here, I really don't like using. I'll go ahead and use this one. Yeah, they damn sure did have love. They chose the very thing that hurt them. They chose to become that. Some people do that. Very low vibrational people that haven't healed does that. And this is the reason why they ask in stagnation, limbo. As grown people, we have choices. Everything, it's not nary one person that has not been through bullshit. You make a decision on what you want to be. This phone is about to die, y'all. Abandonment issues. Holy Spirit, for your sons, your daughters. They had love. Want to hide, keep secrets. You're overcoming these challenges. You're overcoming these obstacles. Y'all, this going to have to be short because this is about to die. This is a liar, stealer, killer, cheater, thief, fake, phony that you're trying to overcome these obstacles with. Somebody took an L dealing with this person. They refuse to change. They refuse to change. They're chaotic. They got a karmic situation that they went to very quickly. So now they're broken, shattered, heartbroken, betrayed, vice versa. Puzzle pieces, you guys. Showing up out here is very rebellious, in and out, free-spirited, not listening to nothing. Third-party situation. Now they're sitting up here sad about somebody doesn't want to be with them anymore. They got Wheel of Fortune flew right on the fence, okay? They're going to have to watch somebody come up. Yeah, they're full of anxiety, self-imposed prison, acting as if they're the victim when they chose this. They chose this. Yeah, somebody had to put boundaries up. Empress, okay, whether you a dude or female, and you fell back. You put boundaries up and fell back from this person. Puzzle pieces, y'all. Take what resonate, leave what don't. Problem. Tower, okay? They're hitting it. Breaking their neck on it. So not only are they having a breaking point, they also got a broke ass neck from hitting this damn tower. Limits. Final straw. Right. Because it came back to bite them. Third party situation. Finesse they ass right out of comfort and comfortability, stability. Okay. They played their damn self. They could have been happy, but they're miserable. Right. Like I said, they played themselves because of these karmic people. Socialization, third-party situations, poly, and all this is what what's the problem? Hemped up again, feeling trapped, and not being wanted. So does double energy, Holy Spirit. Becoming a tyrant, becoming very upset. You know this. They want to bring some type of message. Listen, they're watching somebody here that is doing very, very well for themselves. Achievement, accolades, success, being in the spotlight. They're watching this. They're watching somebody be fearless in what they do.